Hi everyone. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I am now going to be sponsored by Glamour Doll Eyes. This in no way affects my opinion of Glamour Doll Eyes, as I was already an affiliate now for a few weeks, and I have paid for Glamour Doll Eyes in the past with my own money. I've also been sent a set for review in the past. Now this particular set, the Halloween set, was sent to 8 different YouTubers, bloggers for pre-review before the set is available. So you're going to get the sneak peek between 8 different people. Now there's actually 2 sets that are available to us. We got to request a particular set in mind. Just another reason why Glamour Doll Eyes is amazing customer service. So I picked set number 1, which was the full vegan set. Set number 2 contained a hot pink and a glitter eyelight. So if that set is more your taste, you can always check that out. I'm gonna try to find out who the other YouTubers were and maybe do like a little playlist of the other set reviews for you so you can see that as well. Now I'm going to be doing a blog post for this particular set so you can see them up close, as well as a tutorial. Now this is more of an open box video because I just received them in the mail and I wanted to get this up for you ASAP. Now each order comes with a pamphlet like this, and it has this template of a girl. This is no girl in particular, she's just a rockabilly. You can also get a t-shirt of this girl available if you wanted, or you can get the more kind of Guns N' Roses type of girl. Now when you open up the pamphlet, you have Miss JBM or Julia rocking her superhero mask, and probably from, you know, representing the superhero collection, and then Natasha or my Eyeshadows odd down here representing the circus collection, or circus tutorial. I'm pretty certain that this is that girl Shay. Over here is a tutorial card featuring Lauren is okay, and that comes with pretty much any Glamour Doll Eyes set you can get a hold of. Now this particular Halloween set is totally cute. It comes like this in this little black sparkly bag. Once again, I have set 1, which is the all vegan set that does not contain the eyelight, but if you've watched my tutorials in the past, you know I don't wear a lot of eye glitter. So I'm going to open up this little baggie. Once again, this is sort of a first impressions type of video, and I'll do a more in-depth review once I've done a tutorial, which I hope will be up tomorrow before October 1st when these are launched, so you can get a pure sneak peek. Now inside the little bag is Glamour Doll Eyes, business cards, the Get Mail, and then a card for Sedona Lace. And I know Vase swears by Sedona Lace, but so there's always a business card for them inside there. And then now this is a Glamour Doll Eyes sticker. I recognize that face. Yeah, there we go. That is the little sticker. Alright, so now let's just get in with the beautiful shadows in set 1. Now as I stated before, set 1 is the all vegan set that doesn't contain the eyelight and is available at $16. Set 2 is $14 and contains an eyelight. So it's up to you how much you want to spend. The prices are pretty neck and neck. Do I think 4 eyeshadows at $16 is worth it? Absolutely, because you're only paying $4 a piece, which a MAC eyeshadow is $14.50 for 1. So at 5 grams a jar, which is more than a current MAC pigment, you're getting an amazing deal. Now this particular little thing that you see here on the lid, and I'll have a close-up more in focused view on my blog spot of the lid, is limited edition. It says Glamour Doll Eyes, and then it has a big eyeball, like just kind of squirted out all over sort of the lime green and yellow lid. As you can see, it's already plastic sealed, factory sealed, so you know that you're getting a fresh, new, untouched product. But the good news is you don't need to tape it or factory seal it or keep it in a bag if you don't want when storing the product. I feel that the jars are very, very secure, as I've stated in a blog post in the past. So you're pretty good to go on that one. You don't have to worry about leakage. As far as keeping these babes in your kit, as a makeup artist, these take up a lot less space than a MAC pigment, and I would say that they're very easy to travel with. Now, some of you have noticed from my previous blog posts and videos, if you've seen them on Glamour Doll Eyes, this is the current regular packaging, and this is the gorgeous limited packaging for Halloween. So it's a whole lot of fun. So definitely an extra mile. It is a sticker, but it's really well adhered to it. It's definitely a lot more well adhered than the stickers that came on the MAC Fluffy collection. Now, the first shade I'm going to show you is Graveyard Shift, and it is described as a black with silver and purple sparkle. She recommends for best results to tap this on your lid and to use with a mixing medium. Now, I believe that this color is going to be just like Ladies Night, but violet instead of aqua. However, like I said, this is open box, so I'll let you know when I work with it. And here it is in all its glory. It kind of reminds me of a more purple version of MAC's Beauty Marked. Now, Beauty Marked eyeshadow is definitely black with red shimmer. So with this one, you're getting kind of like MAC's Black Tide meets MAC's Beauty Marked. It's really, really beautiful. I love it. Now, this is definitely right up my alley. If you've watched my channel a while, you know that I love an interesting black shimmery color and black eyeliner. I've collected every odd, different, unique, weird black sugar chromoless pigment that has a unique sparkle. So that is Graveyard Shift swatched on my bare skin, and it is definitely a matte over shimmer. And I could totally see why she says to pat it on. You want to pat it on to get that color value, the black background, and just to make sure that the sparkle adheres. The sparkle's not gonna like fall off if you don't pat it on. You're just not going to see the background of Graveyard Shift. The next shade is October 30th. This is the color that when I read in the descriptions for set one, the one I definitely could not wait to see. This one is totally me. Oh my god, the back is so cute. It's called Scare Shadow. And it says if it's lip safe or not. I'll post, the safety thing on my blog, just, for more detail on my blog. It's described as yellow at first sight when applied. It's a creamy yellow, but when blended out, it turns a gorgeous orange hue with a silver sparkle. And even though Halloween is October 31st, this color is based off of candy corn, which October 30th is National Candy Corn Day. So good information to know. This is actually really, really cool. You could see here in the jar, it's like a buttery yellow. You'll see an open jar pic on my blog spot. I'm gonna do that tonight when I get back from work, but here it is. So just really cool. And I'm gonna swatch October 31st, or October 30th, my bad. October 30th, and it's a nice opaque creamy yellow. I could see this as a lid color, maybe even a brow highlight, almost reminiscent of MAC's Rice Paper. I mean that as a compliment, definitely. It's very much a matte over shimmer to me, and I can see why I see that, because its second ingredient is titanium dioxide, which is what makes micas and mineral pigments very opaque. But its first ingredient is mica, which is why it's got that sheen to it that you see very prominent. I just absolutely think that's such a cool color. I can't wait to blend it out and see the orange, or blend it next to Graveyard Shift and maybe drag out a bit more of that orange and into the red hue. Next shade is Flesh Eater. This is totally amazing. And it's so funny that it's vegan and it's called Flesh Eater. This is supposed to be an almost matte green with a purple sparkle. It's almost kind of like the color of a Midori or melon margarita. Now this one's also contains a lot of titanium dioxide as its second ingredient, so I think it's gonna be just as pigmented as October 31st. So this to me is very reminiscent of Apple Martini. Let me go get Apple Martini and we'll put them side by side. Okay, so here's Apple Martini and here is Flesh Eater. So Apple Martini is just more of a kind of like a literally more of a muted apple green with silver. That's from the permanent line. And I'll swatch a little bit of Apple Martini. Apple Martini is pretty sheer though. It doesn't have a lot of titanium dioxide to my knowledge off the top of my head. And I'm gonna put Flesh Eater right beside it. I'm glad I did because in practice, Flesh Eater is 100% different from Apple Martini. So here is Flesh Eater. And Flesh Eater, once again, is described as a muted matte green with purple sparkle. And there are no real recommendations to working with this color. The ingredients are very similar to that of Aquafoil, which to me is a great shade color, a great color to use in the crease when doing a colored look because you'll get a little bit of colored contour for the eye, a little bit of depth for the eye. So I recommend using micro or mineral pigments that have a lot of titanium dioxide for when you need a little bit of added depth where you need a little bit of added depth, if that makes sense. And the last shade from the Scare Shadow Glamour Doll Eyes Halloween set is Cadaver. Absolutely love these names. They're totally awesome. And it's a medium dark purple with green sparkle. I could see this being very similar to Purple Haze. That was a matte shadow discontinued by Urban Decay, and it kind of is. But this one has, like I said, a green sparkle. It's actually why I love Glamour Doll Eyes, is its unique sparkle and shimmer and affordability. Now I'm going to swatch a couple coats just because I'm not having any primer underneath, so you can kind of see it in all its glory. I'll swatch some over Foil Me and without primer and with Too Faced for you on my blog, so you can kind of see how that works. Foil Me will be back on the website in a couple months if you're curious about that. And like I already said before, titanium dioxide is a prime ingredient in this one. Graveyard Shift is the only one where titanium dioxide is the third ingredient down, not the second. So all of these have pretty good coverage and blend very nice. Graveyard Shift is the only one you have to pack on. And oh, that's just so beautiful. I just love that split complement, you know, trio contrast. Green is its split complement to purple, as is yellow, and then you just have that punch of black for depth. Now, as I said before, in order to get this set, achieve this set, you have to pay $16. There are only 92 sets available, and like I said, it's going to come in this black drawstring bag with the golden stars. Each shadow has a limited edition Halloween label on the top, as I showed you before. It's that green sticker with the eyeball. And if you put your if you decide to go over to glamourdollyes.com, click on Halloween and sign up for a newsletter so that you'll know when these sets are going to be released, and that way you're not going to have to watch the site, wait for it, wake up early. Well, I still recommend waking up early just in case more than one person gets that notification. And yeah, I can't wait to work with these. I think that they're all pliable, gorgeous, beautiful colors you can create a series of looks with, and I am so thrilled, pleased, and honored to have they choose me to represent this gorgeous Halloween set for you. So yeah, I think that's all for now. I hope I covered everything. There's gonna be a tutorial for these ASAP right before October 31st, because no, right before October 1st, because that's how I roll. And look forward to the other girls' reviews on the other sets as well. I have a pretty good idea of who the other girls are going to be and what stocks they'll receive. So I'm going to definitely try to figure out what they are for you and put those links in the bottom bar. And there'll be a link to my blogspot once again, featuring these close-up personal in case the swatches were a little fuzzy. So thanks so much for watching.